Guys, welcome back to CLOCKWISE Crypto. Hope you guys will move forward to everything that you do. Looking at the market, specifically Bitcoin. Bitcoin cleared 100,000 again, as we see on the charts. But one thing I want you to pay attention to is this level of resistance that is just failing to close above. If we take here a look at the daily, we close above, but it's a false breakout because we're shooting right back down under. So we're not out of the woods yet, guys. We're not out of the woods yet. Just like I said before, when we broke the low, we pinged the low, and by the end of the day, we continued upward. Like this candle here, that matters. That wick matters. Okay, so I definitely think that January 20th is going to trigger a bull run like we've never seen before. Something that has been wished upon. People have prayed about it, right? People have hoped about it, but I truly believe that the incoming of a pro crypto United States president is going to absolutely push the markets in ways that we've never seen. So I think it's going to be a Tcoin situation. If you guys don't know the Tcoin story, okay? So if you guys don't know anything about Tcoin is a crypto project. It launched, I want to say in about 2018 it launched, and just really didn't do much of anything. Like the marketing, it stopped, right? And and Tcoin was just a cool project in theory, right? But didn't necessarily take those leaps and bounds that we always wanted it to, and you know, bring to production everything it was trying to do when it comes to utilizing the cell network and trade tokens and everything like that, right? So went through some leadership changes as well. But Tcoin, I say that all that to say Tcoin is the project that it shot up to a penny, right, out of nowhere, and even went as high as 5 cents out of nowhere. Okay, and what did it do? It just hung around. Just by hanging around, they didn't do any fancy marketing. They number 212 on CoinMarketCap now. I think they never entered the top 50. Okay, ever. They just stayed around. The bull market came. It went from 0.000479 to 5 cents just by being around. Right, just by being in the same industry, just by hanging out in the crypto industry, it exploded. Okay, that's what I think a lot of coins are going to do. It's going to be a Tcoin situation, right, where I truly believe that you don't even have to deviate from the top 20 to make serious gains. I truly believe that. I believe these are all going to be Tcoin situations, but just by being in the room, just by being in the game, and just like championship sports and athletics, if you win a championship, you get a ring just by being on the team. And that's what I truly believe. A lot of these projects, and most of these projects, are going to do well just by being in the game, right? I truly believe we're going to have Tcoin situations to the point where you won't even need to deviate. Like, there's no point of finding low cap gems, even though low cap gems are going to kill it for sure. Like, for sure. But I say all that to say, I don't necessarily believe you have to go all the way down to 200 on CoinMarketCap anymore, right? You don't have to, because you're positioned right. You're in the game. You're in the sport. Okay? So definitely wanted to highlight that, guys. And let's take a look at the technicals. You see crypto bubbles. Everything's pulling up. Exciting times, guys. Exciting times. You have 5 days. Okay? You have 5 days to get your affairs in order to be a part of this ride. That's all I'm going to say. We're buying crypto daily. We buy crypto every day. Every day. And we'll continue to buy Bitcoin every day. Long term. And the reason why Bitcoin, right? So I look at Bitcoin and like You can buy some Bitcoin every day instead of going to Starbucks, buy Bitcoin, right? And the logic behind it is, for every $100 you put in, if you believe and you think Bitcoin is going to $1 million, that's $1,000 you're putting in every $100 you put in the market, in the Bitcoin. Every piece of Bitcoin you buy. That's the long-term approach, guys. That's the long-term approach and how it can change your life. And there's going to be a time where there's going to be the haves and the have-nots. You have an opportunity to have by investing in this tech early. Okay. Just found another one that we were just talking about. Zilliqa down in the dirt. Let's see what Zilliqa was. I think Zilliqa was another Tcoin, right? Zilliqa was killing it. Like Zilliqa, everyone was super bullish on Zilliqa back in the day. And Zilliqa is now 171. Zilliqa was up there before. And Zilliqa was one of those, let me see, it was under a penny. It was under a penny. Went all as low as, I think it dropped to be under a penny. Yep, 0.003, right? 0.003. Shoots up to 21 cents. Wow. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Just being in the game. Just being on the team. You win. I truly believe that you don't have to, have all these crazy banners and scanners and deep dives to win for the market that's coming, the bull market that's here, and the super cycle that's to come. Here's a prime example. Zilliqa. When's the last time you heard anything about Zilliqa? Right? Great team, great following, great tech, but nowhere in the news. You're not hearing it. Not in the headlines. Not really in the mix when it comes to being in the headlines. Even though here it's saying that Zilliqa is one of the top gainers, it seems like, for social volume growth. 900%. Wow, that's big. But you don't really hear about Zilliqa, like, for the most part, right? You can see here, like, they're on X, but not really engaged. Like, no one's really engaging. You see, like, the views is down. Like, even here, like 7.4K views. Let's scroll down and see how many views they're getting. You're getting 12K, solid, but I don't know. You just don't hear about them that much. But Zilliqa is one of those other ones. And I may be giving you some gems right now. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving you some gems. Zilliqa is another one you can see dead from a price action standpoint. They'll say, oh, it's dead. Oh, it's 0.006. Oh, it's not going anywhere. Shoots up to 20 cents. Right? So 0.006. Let's do the math real quick. And this is why I tell you guys, yes, I'm using a calculator. You don't have to be that smart, like I told you guys, to make money in crypto. But 0.006. Let's say you get 1 million of them at 0.006. You put $6,000 into it, okay? For 1 million, okay? Put $6,000 into it, and it goes to 20 cents. That's $200,000 you just made off of $6,000. Like, come on, money's and look, it's prime. Same, a little bit higher level of support here, a little bit higher than it was before. It's at 2 cents now, guys. No brainer. I maybe just gave you a gem to look at, but I'm telling you, the projects that are gonna go crazy, you don't have to deviate. You don't have to go searching anymore. You just got to get exposure. You just got to get exposure to the game and reap the rewards. So I know you guys are going to ask me questions about Bitcoin. What are our thoughts about Bitcoin now? We dropped under. We broke under. We bounced right back. I was telling you we broke the level. It didn't break and close, so we're back to square one. Same thing up here. We broke above. We didn't break and close, and it's looking like we're heading back. So they're playing with us right now. The market makers are playing with us right now. Pretty much what it looks like is just priming for January 20th. That's what it looks like. It looks like this is all just a game, and they're just waiting. They're just catching people in these little traps. Oh, you think it's time? pump fake, you know. So definitely we're going to be continue to watch these markets and give you guys updates on these markets, guys. Very exciting times to be in crypto, and I just showed you why it's good to get some exposure. Just have some exposure to crypto. It changed our lives. We think it's going to change yours, guys. Not financial advice, just what we're doing. And we hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. We'll see you soon.